it'll be at 157 and 5/10. That's how many hours he's going to work after 7.5 months. So I'll place that here, and I'll place it here, 157 and 5/10, or we would normally say 157.5 hours is how many that he will work. All right, so flip your page over, and let's look at number 8. Again, we're going to follow the same format. You're looking at what you have, and he needs 332, so a mid. And you know what? I was talking to some of the girls earlier today that stayed for tutoring, and if these names confuse you, change it. Change it to your friend, or think of somebody that you know that is that makes things or in their own business. And so, like my daughter, she's a sewer. So instead of a mid, I can put Alex. Well, she's going to be making tenths, and so she needs 32 and 9/10 meters of fabric to make 1/10. That's a lot of fabric. Now, this person here, and I can always put Alex, has an order for 12/10. That's a lot. So how many meters of fabric does she need? So now does it make a little bit more sense when we read it as if it was a short story? Absolutely. So we're going to have 32 and 9/10 of fabric for 1/10. And this is what I had right here. Then he has an order for 12/10. Pretty amazing. I need to rephrase that. How many meters of fabric does he being a mid, I was using Alex, but I can still keep a mid. So a mid needs blank meters of fabric. And now, does that help you better understand our story? For me, it does. For you, let me know tomorrow. So now let's work this out and see where we're at. So if I'm going to take, and I'm going to put it on a separate sheet of paper, because do not, I better see paper attached to your homework. Don't bring it in with just your homework, because I want to know where you're solving your problems. So it's 32 and 9/10 times my 12. How many place values do I have here? That's right, I only have one place value. And what did we say on our one place value? If I only have one place value, then the answer, my product, the decimal value will be tenths. And so I will be looking for my answer to end in a tenth, to have that decimal value. So now I'm going to ignore my decimal, and it's 329 times 12. 2 times 9. Oops, you know what? I'm going to place that sticky note, so if some of you are still having trouble with that, we're going to hide this one to make things a little easier. That doesn't make it easier. See, 329 times 2. I'm just doubling it up. So now I have 2 times 9 is 18. Regroup my 1. 2 times 2 is 4, plus 1 is 5. And 2 times 3 is 6. All right? Now, I have my carryover I'm getting rid of. I have my 1s I'm crossing out, and I'm placing my 0. What I was telling the girls during tutoring this afternoon is find a pattern so that you make sure you cover all your bases. You cross out your carryovers, you cross out your 1 places, and you place your 0. That way you know you're in routine. Now I'm moving my 2 over, and now I'm going to start again. Because I'm in my 10th place, I'm going to place my first answer in my 10th place. So I'm multiplying it by 1. Oh my gosh, easy peasy. 1 times 9 is 9. 1 times 2 is 2. 1 times 3 is 3. Got to follow that order of starting with the 1s, going to the 10s, and going to the 100s. Now I get to add it up. I have 8, 9, 10, and then I had 4 left over, so it makes it 14. Regroup my 1, 6, 7, 8, 9. And bring down my 3. Up, but we're not done yet. What do I need to do? Yeah, you're absolutely right. I know that my answer is going to end in a tenth place value, and my decimal was only 1, so that goes between the 4 and the 8. And my answer is 394 and 8/10. And so that makes my answer B. And there I am. Okay,